At News Since 5, WGEM's Dylan Smith talked with one student who visits the social worker on a daily basis. And Dylan, what has the impact been so far?
Well, for students experiencing high school for the first time, like freshman Bryson Cruz, it can be a transition. Last year, the district used grant funding to have a counselor in the building for just a few hours a day, but now help is available all day, every day.
Do you intend to work?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Social worker Keelan Nichols is one of the newer faces at Illini West High School.
just encourage her to reach out as well?
It's her job to help students succeed in the classroom, physically and mentally.
Anytime I need her, she's there.
And one student she sees on a regular basis is freshman Bryson Cruz. Cruz is adjusting to high school life and says social anxiety sometimes takes a toll.
Just yesterday, I came, knocked on her door, and she was available, so we kind of chit-chatted it out and everything.
That's where Nichols comes in. This school year, she says she helps upwards of 40 students regularly. She's in the middle of achieving her PEL, or Professional Educator's License.
So that kind of opens the door for Illini West or other school districts to build their support system, whether it's through the use of interns or, hiring additional support staff as well.
Aside from helping students like Cruz, she was a voice for bringing a screening system to Illini West. She calls it a tool to identify more students who might need her help.
I can identify the higher need students, and then hopefully we can then align them with services, whether it's in the community or here at Illini West.
A majority of the students she sees are IEPs, which means they have an individual education program. Cruz is one of those students, and it's helped him juggle life as a high schooler.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I want to carry up throughout my whole high school career. And even if I don't have the IEP, I still want to continue to keep close with Miss Keelan.
And Nichols says she should have her professional educator's license sometime this fall when she completes the online courses. Right now, she's working under a short-term approval license where she has a supervisor. Daniel?
All right, thank you, Dylan. Teachers can also refer students to Nichols. She's already passed the school social worker licensure exam as well.